Sadie Bryant from the Greater Palm Harbor YMCA. Nice to be back with you. I miss all of you very much, very, very much. So let's get started with breath. So it's come in a comfortable seated position for yourself. And remember, this is your practice. Do what's right for you. Don't listen to the ego mind. Don't listen to the monkey mind. Listen to your heart. So let's bring our hands together for a moment. Quiet our minds. When it starts chattering, go here. This is bigger, better, stronger. Draw the breath in deep. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. Exhale the breath out. Inhale, draw the breath in deep. Lengthen up. Exhale the breath out. Release your hands to your legs. Draw the breath in. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. Hold the breath. And exhale the breath out. Inhale, draw the breath in deep. Hold. And exhale out through your nose. Dropping the breath in, hold it, lengthen up again. And exhale the breath out. So go ahead and hold on to your knees, and we're just going to lean forward. Draw the chest forward towards the ground. And then inhale, we're going to lean over to the right side. And then exhale back to center. And then inhale, lean over to the left side. And then exhale back to center. We're going to lean over to the right side, straighten your left arm, push into your left leg somewhere, and make that body long. Draw the hip long. And then inhale back to center, and go ahead and do it on the other side. So extend the other arm, lengthen out through the crown of the head, draw the spine long to the side. Try to keep your right sits bone down. And then inhale back to center. Stay low. We're going to go all the way over to the right again, and then around to the back body, to the back of the pelvic bowl. Lean to the back, and then exhale over to the left side. Inhale around the back of the pelvic bowl to the back, straight, and exhale back over to the right. Inhale back to center, and we're going to make big circles all the way around the bowl. So just slowly, methodically going around. Warming up the 4 muscle groups in the hips. And then come back to center. And we're going to go around the other side. One more time around. And then come back up to center. We're going to go to our backs and warm up the spine. So we're going to extend your arms out to a downward V or a T, whichever you wish. Bring your feet together. Take a deep inhale breath. Exhale your knees to the right and roll your head to the left. So with each breath, think about surrendering your muscles, ligaments, tendons, bones, letting them go. Just let them melt where they are. Try to let go of your jaw. Don't grip. Don't hold on. Just melt. Inhale, draw the navel in, push into your arms, bring yourself back to center. Exhale all the way to the other side. Same thing. Gently roll your head in the opposite direction of the knees. See that butterfly go by? Woo. your hands, draw the navel in, rotate your head and knees back to center. Separate your feet hip width apart. Bend your elbows, come into cactus arms. Push the back of the hands down into the mat or floor. Drop your knees to the right. And inhale, turn your head to the left. So working the rhomboids, pull the elbows up off the mat, off your floor. And exhale, lower back down. And inhale, pull the elbows off. Try to keep the back of hands flat. And exhale, lower down. Same thing, draw your navel in, rotate your head and knees back to center, and exhale all the way to the other side. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift them up. And exhale, lower. Inhale, draw the head and knees back to center. Separate your feet as wide as the mat. Extend your arms overhead. In case this doesn't work for you, keep your arms by your side. Remember, it's your practice. Do what's right for you. With your feet as wide as the mat, draw the breath in deep. Exhale your knees to the right and roll your head to the left. Inhale your head and knees back to center. And exhale to the other side. Beautiful. Inhale yourself back to center. Just kind of rock your knees from side to side. From here, we're going to bring both feet to the right side of the mat and drop our knees into the center line of the mat. Beautiful. From here, you're going to take your right arm up and over and bring it in front of your sternum on your left side of the mat. Use your left arm to cradle your head. We're going to come into a position now to elongate and make sure that our spine is straight. We're going to bring your head back so it's in line with the spine also. You're going to take your right hand up and around and grab the left side of your head. Make sure you let go of your neck and your muscles. And just inhale, using the strength of your arm, lift your own head, cranium off the mat. And then exhale it back down. Remember how much your cranium weighs? Women's weigh 8 to 10, men's weigh 10 to 12. So think about just letting your own arm lift the cranium up, open up the side of the neck. Hold. And exhale, lower down. Bring your hand in front again. This time we're going to pull the knees into chest. We're going to take your right hand on top of my right knee, and I'm going to pull it closer in, and then it's going to tell my left knee, you need to come closer. So now I'm really in tight, and now I'm going to bring my elbow down towards my knee. Take my right hand, maybe grab my heel, or still just hold on to my knees. Using my left arm to cradle my head, I'm going to round the spine. So the C's, cervical, thoracic, the lumbar, even the tailbone are all curled in towards each other. And then gently start to open that up. This is really good for you if you have a sedimentary lifestyle. I hope none of you are having a sedimentary lifestyle. I know it's hard. So now I'm going to bring my knees towards the back of the mat. I'm going to bring my elbow up to the top of the mat, trying to get that elbow to touch as best you can. Then I'm going to take my right hand, maybe grab my right foot, maybe not. You can just rest it on your thigh, but the goal is to push the hip forward, hip bones, and bring the head back. Still having my left hand cradle it. So now I'm opening up the vertebrae in the front of the spine, all 33 of them. Draw the breath in deep. Feel that beautiful arch, the front body and the back body coming together. And then come back, bring your hand to support yourself and neutralize your spine. Just rest for a moment. So we're going to do the other side. You're going to just roll over, but I'm going to flip around so you can see. So same thing, I'm going to stack my feet over to the back side of the mat, cradle my head, take my top hand around. I'm going to open up this side of my neck. So I'm going to draw the breath in and lift the head. Oh, I heard myself crack. And lower it back down. You can be your own chiropractor. And inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. And inhale, lift and hold. Beautiful. Lower back down and pull the knees into chest. So it's always this top one. It's ready to go more, and the bottom's like, okay, here I come. It's more of a kapha leg. So I take my hand and grab hold of my knee, pull my elbows down, bring my chin into chest, tuck it in as tight as you can, thyroid, parathyroid squeeze. Take your left hand, grab your heel maybe, draw yourself in, and find your breath again. Tight little ball. And then to reverse that, so remember it's like a fan. We open up one way and then we close it back down. So push my feet to the back of the mat, draw the elbow to the top of the mat, keep the head parallel to the chin, lift it as high as you can. Maybe you'll grab that foot or just rest your hand back there. And then arch. Push the hip bones forward. So if you call me and you're in the hospital and want me to come visit, guess what I'm going to make you do? Besides funny filters on Snapchat. I'm going to make you do some yoga, some stretching. But you'll feel so yummy afterwards. Right, bunny? Draw the breath in. Exhale the breath out. And go ahead and come back down. Bring your top hand to the mat. And we're going to come all the way up to standing. So we're going to come to the top of the mat. Just done a couple of sun salutations. So I like to have my feet hip width apart, give some space. Inhale the arms up overhead. And then exhale, forward fold all the way down to the mat. Let your head dangle unless you have vertigo or glaucoma. Don't let your head go lower than your heart. And then inhale, sweep yourself all the way back up. And then hands into prayer at your heart. We're going to take a big step forward with our right foot. Coming into Virabhadrasana 1. So make sure my right knee is going over to the right, facing my pinky toe. My hips are pulled forward. And then inhale the arms up if you like. You can keep them by your side. You can look up if you like. You can draw your thumbs back more. However you like. Whatever feels best for you. Think about your left thigh, pushing it back towards the back of the mat. Pushing your right foot forward and down into the front of the mat. Finding your breath. On your next inhale breath, we're going to come right into Warrior 2. So find that extension, extend out, glare out of your fingertips, strong warriors. Pushing the right thigh to the right, pushing down into the mat in opposite directions. So your upper body becomes buoyant. From here, Exalted Warrior. Back hand goes to the back thigh. Top arm goes up. Beautiful extension. And from here, you're going to bring your hands into prayer. You're going to step your right toes back. Heel, toes, heel, toes, heel, toes, heel, toes, heel, toes. And back to the back of the mat. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Nice, gentle forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way back up. Arms overhead. Hands into prayer. We're going to take a big step with our left foot. Virabhadrasana 1, other side. Hips come around, push into your feet in opposite directions, then extend the arms up. Check your knees. This is like Causeway Yoga, YMCA summertime, with Bill and the gang. Everything's moving, the clouds, the trees. Right into Warrior 2. Try to pull your pinkies to the back side of your mat, to the left side of your mat. Pull them back. And direct the left knee to the left. Don't let it spiral in. Exalted. Backhand onto the back thigh, top arm straight up. Or further back if you like, whatever feels right for you today. Bring your hands back into prayer. Left toe goes in, right heel goes in, left toe goes in, right heel. Walk yourself back. Get that mobility in the hip. So we're going to make a big step wide. Wide legs. Bring your hands to our hips. We're going to come into a flat back. So try not to hyperextend the legs. Try to hold on to them. Bring your right hand down. Inhale the left arm up. From here, you're going to bend your left knee. Straighten it. And just switch it out. Bring the other hand down. Inhale that top arm up. The leg you look at, bend. And straighten. Bring your top hand down. We're going to come down to forearms and elbows if that works for you. If you're not, step up on your hands. Come down, and you're going to bend both knees. And straighten. And bend both knees. And inhale, straighten. Now you're going to just bend your right knee a lot. Abductors and adductors. Hear them yelling at you? And now bend the other knee. And inhale, come back up. So walk yourself out. We're going to come into a wide leg down dog. I know over 50, you're not supposed to be doing down dogs. And I'm way over that. But we're going to shoot our hips back. Extended leg. It's safe on your wrist this way. Beautiful stretch through the entire body, working yourself from head to toe. Nice inversion, builds the immune system, drops the dopamine and serotonin. So remember to do your inversions daily. From here, we're going to kind of thread the needle. So your left hand stays on the floor, and you're going to slide your right arm through. Turn and look to the left. And inhale yourself back up, and you're going to switch it out. Other side. version. Nice time, quality time upside down. Start to walk yourself in. Rappel up your legs to support your upper body. And we're gonna crisscross our legs. So we're gonna try to make as big a V as you can with your toes. So you try to get the heels as far apart as you can and the toes touch. So it kind of looks like this if you can't see it very well. Bring your hands to your hips and then again rappel down. You can hold on to the ground or you can interlace the hands in the crook of the elbow and you can start to rock from side to side. Right, sciatic stretch, piriformis, and hamstrings. Bring your hands to your legs, help yourself back up, and we're going to switch to the other side. So with our toes touching again, heels apart, hands on the hips, exhale, forward fold, all the way back down. You can pendulum again. And then bring your hands to your back body. Push into your back body and bring yourself back up. Let's just adjust our backs, our sacrum. So bend your knees, hands on the hips, push your hips forward, and straighten your knees. One more time. Bend your knees, push your hips forward, and straighten the knees. Good job. All right, we're just gonna do one little fun pose, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Step your right foot forward. You're gonna bring your right hand down and bring your left leg up. Remember, modify it. Keep your hand on hip, keep your leg down. Bring the leg up, bring the arm up, wherever you like. You want more work, you can bend it. You can grab it and kick it. Hello, leaf. Whatever you like. And inhale, come back up. And to the other side. So step your left leg forward. Bring your left hand. Inhale the top arm up. Top leg up if you like, whatever you like. Lengthen up through that arm. Lengthen out through that heel. Beautiful. And inhale, come back up. Coming into tree pose. Last standing pose. So you can take your tree where you would like. This can be your tree. That can be your tree, or that can be your tree. Whatever tree you like. Tree, tree. Wherever you want to go with it. And release. And the other side. Bring your limbs out. Here comes the wind. And release. Good job. All right, we're going to come back to seated. We're going to have to do half Janu Shirshasana. I know it sounds Irish. So bring one leg in, doesn't matter which one. And if you can't reach your leg, you can lasso it with a belt. And we're going to turn our body to face it. So come up on your sits bones, get yourself positioned so your torso faces your thigh and start to walk yourself down. If your sits bones start to come off, you've gone too far. Draw your toes back, wrap yourself around, lengthen out through the chin, flat, straight back. Try not to round the back. Beautiful. From here, you're going to bring their hand down, slide your thumb underneath your ankle or your calf or your knee, and bring the arm up and over. Let's keep it up. Don't push yourself too much. Be nice to yourself. Be gentle to yourself. Let's come into a cactus arm. And then inhale, come all the way back up, and let's do the other side. So find that extension, bring the foot in to touch the thigh, lengthen up through the crown of the head, turn your torso to face, draw your toes back, and start to walk yourself out. Draw the breath in, flat back. Try not to round. We can all do that, but that's not important. This is hard. Flat back, straight, secure back. Go ahead and slide your thumb wherever you prefer it. And inhale the top arm up. Beautiful. Inhale, bring yourself up. So I just want to show you something real quick. I know you remember this. We used this during Irma. So you're going to take a belt. Some of you have belts at home, I know. And if you don't have a really long belt, then you use like a robe belt. They work the best. So you're going to take the belt around your neck and then crisscross behind you. Bring it forward, and you're going to pull it forward. So when we go through times like this, we start to go forward because we're carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders. No, you're not. Come back upright. We shall conquer. So we're strong warriors, remember? So walk around with your belt wrapped around you, around the house. Open up, breathe, open up the diaphragm, the lungs. Everything riding on us, don't let it. It's a great pose to do. Great therapy for the back body. So just so you remember how it works, around the neck, crisscross in the back, pull it around, wrap it around, and go with your day. Okay, so we're going to go back to the back again and do one more spinal final pose. So make your left leg long, take your right foot on your knee, take your left hand to your right, pull the knee across the body, doesn't have to go all the way down, and maybe extend your right arm alongside your ear. Roll your head to the right, feel that beautiful side body elongation in the spine. Taking a deep inhale breath. Deep exhale. Bring yourself back to center and to the other side. Bend the knee, place it on the other knee. Opposite hand pulls the knee across. Top arm goes alongside the ear or stays next to your body, whatever you're working on. And draw yourself across. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. Make yourself long and comfortable. Most of my classes, this is your favorite pose. Shavasana translates into rest time, playing possum. So take your eyes and close them down like the shades on the window. Let your feet splay open, let your palms face up in acceptance. Come into your natural breath. I just want you to yawn. Open up your mouth as wide as you can. And close it back down. And one more time. Open up your mouth as wide as you can. And exhale, close it back down. Take your tongue and moisten your lips, moisten the inside of your mouth, soften your eyes, separate your teeth, and let your tongue float in the bottom of your mouth. Feel your body start to calm, quiet, and rest. So as you take yourself away in your Shavasana, I see mistletoe all above me in this tree. Imagine all your loved ones kissing you under the mistletoe. You are loved. You are precious. staying in your Shavasana, go ahead and bring your hands to your heart. And together we say, the light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste.